Yeah, you know what it is.
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
Yeah, you know what it is.
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
Yeah, you know what it is. Collegeville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. Purple and white, but you know what I mean. Double 11 senior year made history. Football, we took it to the playoffs. Collegeville, white and purple, yeah, we are the K-House. I said the K-House, the school of champions. We laugh a lot, we rap a lot. I'm asked to be an Indian again. I'm telling them that Collegeville is where it's at. So when we on the field of court, they better be aware of that. They scared of that. Of course, look at the ceiling. What up, Mr. Floyd? Yeah, it's Collegeville. And yes, I'm glad to say that I'm a K-Hawk. I'm about to graduate. Yeah, you know what it is. Collegeville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
White and purple, yeah, I know you see it. You see the chaos and you tell yourself you wanna be it. I go to see it, yes, so I am a champ. I ran this game so long, I'm starting to get a stomach cramp. Class of 1, 2, but we're number one. Shout out to all my juniors, yeah, you know we get it done. White and purple, you already know. It's little easy peasy and that boy lay low.
Yeah, you know what it is. Collegeville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
I'm about my white and purple. Scarface and DJ Screw. We on the peak of the mountain, best at what we do. Yeah, we the champs, homie, but we ain't selling shoes. These boys bleeding purple, call us the cheapin' crew. They don't gotta do it big, cause I don't play with sports. I play my cards right. Now a good report. When Dub 12 comes, it's time to roll off. I'm in the back cause everybody rolling with me. K-Hawks.
Yeah, you know what it is.
Look, all the freshmen, all the fresh tall boys.
High school, champions.
Yeah, they know what it is.
All around my town, everything is
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
we shut it down for the school and the sports team.
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
Yeah, you know what it is. Collegeville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
And a very good afternoon to everyone, and welcome to Fletcher Field here at Woodland Park in Collinsville as we get you set for a little baseball action this afternoon as your Collinsville Kahawks get ready to take on the Granite City Warriors. My name is Todd Duke, feeling a little bit better these days after having to bow out of last night's soccer game due to sickness, but we are on the road to better health and feeling a little better. So welcome, and glad you're with us, and welcome into the pregame show brought to you today by Chiropractic Works in Collinsville, owned and operated by Dr. Chris McCluskey. He and his crew are focused on helping as many people as possible live high-quality lives all through chiropractic care and wellness. You can visit Dr. McCluskey at Chiropractic Works in Collinsville, 410 Regency Center, just off of the Beltline Road in Collinsville. Give them a call at 618-343-3602 or online at chiropracticworkscollinsville.com. Got a beautiful day for some baseball action for you as Collinsville takes the field against Granite City. Both teams coming into this contest with a record of 2-2. Collinsville under their third-year head coach Brett Swip, who has a 25-41 record, and Granite City under their ninth-year head coach Scott Smalley, who has a record of 77 wins and 157 losses. Kahawks are coming off of a 15-4 win over Triad 1 week ago today, and the Kahawks, like most teams, have lost a handful of games already to the weather. Collinsville scored multiple runs in every inning of that win over the Knights. That only went 5 innings due to the mercy rule. Bryce Limp had a 3-run home run in that contest. He went 2 for 4. Adam Bovenet went 2 for 2 with a couple of walks, 3 runs scored, 2 RBIs, and a great play over at third base in the middle of that game. Ethan Bagwell, he was on the mound in that contest, and he got the win. 3 innings, 1 hit, 4 strikeouts, a couple of walks, and no runs allowed, and Ethan will be getting the start here this afternoon as well. Collinsville beat Salem in the season opener 6-0. The 2 losses followed that game, 7-2 to Champaign Central and Oswego by a score of 11-1 before that big win over Triad. While Collinsville has sandwiched their 2 losses between their 2 wins, Granite City, they have done the every other game thing. The Warriors beat Jabot 11-8 to open the year, lost 13-0 at Powerhouse Edwardsville, then beat Parkway North 6-2 before losing at Belleville East 9-3 just a couple of days ago. Nick Huskamp picked up one of the 2 hits that Granite City got that day and a RBI. Warriors struck out 14 times in that game at Belleville East. Dylan Scott took the loss on the mound. He pitched 3 innings, gave up 4 runs, all earned, and 1 strikeout to 4 walks. We welcome on the other microphone former Collinsville Kahawk and the third base World Series champion for your 1982 St. Louis Cardinals, Ken Oberkville. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good, dude. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic, man. So this is our second game together. I think we've already matched the total we had last year.
I think we did.
Yeah, so what are you looking for out of this Collinsville Kahawk team after that big win over Triad last week?
I'd like to see them come out and be consistent. Just consistency is what they need. And, they had a big win. Now they can turn around and build on that win and go from there. But they just got to be consistent, and if they make the plays, they'll win the ball game.
There you go. You heard it from the man himself. I had a chance just a little while ago to catch up with Collinsville center fielder Colby Anderson as we begin our interview process with the seniors from the baseball team. And my interview with Colby Anderson comes your way next on the Kahawk Sports Network.
The Ortho Gold TRT tissue regeneration machine is revolutionary new technology. It's known as a shockwave machine. In the hospital setting, it's lithotripsy. The machine looks sort of like an ultrasound head, but it's much different technology. It drives sound waves into tissue at 3,500 miles an hour. It's a 3 to 5 minute non-invasive treatment. This is revolutionary technology. It's great for acute, which means, injured tissue. New injuries per se, also chronic conditions. We have many people who have canceled knee replacements and shoulder replacements and treated lots of plantar fasciitis, foot, ankle problems. Overall, the OrthoGold TRT softwave machine is revolutionary technology. We've been very excited to bring it to our practice, and we've already helped a tremendous amount of people with it, and we're looking forward to helping a lot more.
At Visionary Wealth Advisors, we empower you to see your future before it's your future, to create your inheritance, to build your vision, to anticipate the known and unknown, and to find potential in both, and build new dawns. Visionary Wealth Advisors.
Visit Brad Keene at his Collinsville office at 106 North Clinton or call 618-467-8420. Do you have a big land improvement project that requires some outside help? Call Petroff Trucking Company. Petroff companies have been shaping the metro area since 1975. Family owned and operated, Petroff Trucking Company can do the job and do it right. Hauling, excavating, and grading, they do that and more. Petroff Companies also has roll-off dumpster rentals. They also specialize in dirt and rock sales. Petroff Trucking Company can help you develop your land for your needs. Petroff Trucking Company. Check out their website, PetrovTrucking.com, or give them a call, 618-797-6100. Petrov Trucking Company, shaping the metro area since 1975.
The OrthoGold TRT tissue regeneration machine is revolutionary new technology. It's known as a shockwave machine. In the hospital setting, it's lithotripsy. The machine looks sort of like an ultrasound head, but it's much different technology. It drives sound waves into tissue at 3,500 miles an hour. It's a 3 to 5 minute non-invasive treatment. This is revolutionary technology. It's great for acute, which means, injured tissue. New injuries per se, also chronic conditions. We have many people who have canceled knee replacements and shoulder replacements and treated lots of plantar fasciitis, foot, ankle problems. Overall, the OrthoGold TRT soft wave machine is revolutionary technology. We've been very excited to bring it to our practice, and we've already helped a tremendous amount of people with it, and we're looking forward to helping a lot more.
And we welcome you back into the Chiropractic Works pregame show here on the Kahok Sports Network. Baseball time. We're outside in the sunshine as your Collinsville Kahawks get ready to take on the Granite City Warriors. Joining us now, number one on your program for baseball, senior Colby Anderson plays center field for your Kahawk baseball team. Also plays a little bit of football too. So let's start there, man. Where's the passion lie, baseball or football?
Oh, definitely football, but don't tell Coach Swift that.
I wouldn't dream of it. All right, man. So tell me where all the love for football and sports in general come from in your family.
I mean, my aunt, she was really good at sports, but my family, they just put me in sports right when I got to the age to play, and, never looked back, and it's been working out for me, so glad they did that.
How long have you been playing both of these sports?
I've been playing both football and baseball since I was 4, so pretty long.
So you'll be pretty good at it by now.
I better be, hopefully.
All right, man, let's talk a little football first. Kahawk career, number 1 in touchdowns with 50, number 3 in passing yards, over 2,000, number 3 in rushing yards, 1,200. Tell me a little bit about your football life as a Kahawk and how it ended up last year.
Oh, man, Kahawks. Yeah, that was good. I loved playing for the last 4 years for our school, and being able to change what it has been over the past years was something good. And in a news article I said that we were going to get the first playoff win, and we got that done, so that was good to do. And it was really just a fun time. So
it was fun for me as well, man. I was looking forward to doing that first playoff win, and you guys pulled it off. So let's switch over to baseball now. 3rd year as a starter, 299 career average. So tell me a little bit about your baseball prowess.
I play center field. I like diving for balls. Sometimes I catch them, sometimes I don't. But it's all about the effort. I like hitting. That's pretty fun. Stealing, I always like messing with the pitchers. You always see me dancing on the bases. But we got a pretty good team, and it's going to be good things this year.
All right, let's get to know you a little better with my favorite things segment. What is your favorite music genre? What kind of music you like?
I'm a big rap guy. I like 21 Savage a lot, and but sometimes I listen to some country. But other than that, yeah, mainly rap.
Rap and country. There's a good combination. All right, let's talk about food. Sweet snack.
Sweet snack. Oh, Starburst for sure. I love Starburst.
Salty snack.
Ooh. I'll have to go with salt and vinegar chips. I don't really eat them that often, but they're pretty good.
What is your favorite breakfast cereal?
Lucky Charms, of course. I mean, the redhead, got to stick with the jeans and go with the Lucky Charms.
It's my favorite also. Favorite restaurant?
Favorite restaurant? Texas Roadhouse. I get the biggest steak, and I always demolish it, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, we were just there last week. All right, let's talk a little bit about school. Your least favorite subject in high school?
English for sure. I'm not really good with grammar, but I'm good with talking, so that makes up for it.
All right, that takes me to your favorite class in high school.
Mr. Gordon's leadership class, that was really fun. We just got back from Disney not too long ago, and that was a great experience for everybody.
All right, if you could visit a decade from the 1900s, which decade would you visit and why?
I'd definitely go back to at least like the 50s. Yeah, the 50s, because it was just so cool back then. Cool cars, football was a really big thing back then, so that, football guy, I really like to go back to that time.
They didn't have rap back then.
Yeah, that's all right. We'll get over it.
All right, tell me a little bit about your future. I understand you're going to McKendree to play a little football. Tell me how that came about.
Uh, not too many offers came, but McKendree came as soon as the season got over, and went on tour there, and they made it feel like home, and it felt like home after touring it. So, made the decision, and couldn't be more happier with going to McKendree.
Tell me a little bit about this version of your Kahok baseball team. You guys started to turn the corner a little bit last year. Feeling like you're going to turn that corner this year?
Oh, for sure. This team, we're so much closer than we have been in the past. We like to do everything together. That's a big part of having a good team is team chemistry, and I feel like we do a really good job at that. And most importantly, we all like each other. We all like playing with each other. Everybody makes jokes with each other. So, we have a good team, and excited to see what the rest of the season looks like.
You guys took a doubleheader from Granite City last year at their place. What do you remember from those two games that you can maybe use to your advantage today?
I remember they didn't really have, the fielding wasn't really the best, but I was out those two games. I was hurt. But just observing from that, we dominated, sorry, hitting, and our defense was just on point. So if we can keep those two things intact today, then we'll have no problem with doing the same.
All right, got anybody you want to say hi to?
Yeah, I want to say hi to my mom. Hey, Mom, I'm on the air again.
Thanks for the visit, man. Good luck today.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Duke.
That is Colby Anderson, your center fielder for your Collinsville Kahok baseball team. We'll take a break here on the Chiropractic Works pregame show. When we come back, we'll set the starting nine for both sides. First pitch, all that and more coming up on the Kahok Sports Network.
The Ortho Gold TRT tissue regeneration machine is revolutionary new technology. It's known as a shockwave machine. In the hospital setting, it's lithotripsy. The machine looks sort of like an ultrasound head, but it's much different technology. It drives sound waves into tissue at 3,500 miles an hour. It's a 3 to 5 minute non-invasive treatment. This is revolutionary technology. It's great for acute, which means, injured tissue. New injuries per se, also chronic conditions. We have many people who have canceled knee replacements and shoulder replacements and treated lots of plantar fasciitis, foot, ankle problems. Overall, the OrthoGold TRT soft wave machine is revolutionary technology. We've been very excited to bring it to our practice, and we've already helped a tremendous amount of people with it, and we're looking forward to helping a lot more.
The Junior Service Club of Collinsville has been a proud supporter of KahokSports.com and the Kahok Sports Network from day one. Since 1934, the Junior Service Club of Collinsville has been providing women in the community an opportunity to make a difference with fundraisers and projects, all that go towards helping the needy in Collinsville. If you would like any information on any event sponsored by the Collinsville Junior Service Club, head to Facebook, type in Collinsville Junior Service Club, and then click on the event tab. We thank the Collinsville Junior Service Club for their continued support of the Kahok Sports Network and KahokSports.com.
Hi, Purple and White fans. This is Dan Mode, class of 1989. I'm with New American Funding. Myself and New American Funding are proud sponsors of Kahok Athletics. As we have great coaches at CHS on all the courts, fields, and tracks, we like to coach you through the home buying process and refinance process. If there's ever anything we can do, I can be reached at 618-973-5343 or www.danmodeloans.com. Let's support our student athletes at CHS. They deserve the best. Thank you for your time, and go Kahawks.
All Pro Tees in Caseyville is your place for custom apparel and has been for over 20 years now. Why? All Pro Tees can handle any size project, big or small, and they specialize in large group orders. At All Pro Tees, quality is number one on their list of priorities, as is evident by their excellent customer service. Did we mention All Pro Tees has over 20 years of experience? They can even help with fundraisers and event merchandising for your group. So for all of your apparel needs, for civic groups, sports teams, business outings, or even a family reunion, your apparel needs stop at All Pro Tees. All Pro Tees in Caseyville, right across the street from Kahok Stadium. Online at allprotees.com or on Facebook at All Pro Tees. Or call All Pro Tees at 344-2200.
Plumbing or electrical problems? Is your AC or heater on the fritz? There are dozens of companies out there, but do you really know who you're letting in your home? Trust Tiger. Our technicians are clean cut, drug free, and background checked. What other company can make this bold statement? Our 24-hour emergency service will ensure your plumbing, heating, AC, and electric are up and running no matter what time of day it is. Schedule your appointment today. Tiger Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, and Electrical Services. We earn our stripes every day.
Pack Mail of Collinsville, locally owned and operated by Ryan Combs. Pack Mail can ship anything, anywhere. They treat you like a neighbor because, well, you are a neighbor. Pack Mail offers shipping materials and containers, private mailboxes, as well as climate-controlled self-storage. Visit Pack Mail at 407 Beltline Road in Collinsville. Online, WeShipSt.Louis.com or call Pack Mail at 346-4884.
And once again, we welcome you back to Fletcher Field here at Woodland Park. We are just about set to get this game going between Collinsville and the Granite City Warriors. Granite City will be up to bat first, and here is their starting lineup. Batting leadoff and pitching is Peyton Fedorzak. Brady Smalley wears number 2 on his back, plays center field and bats second. Batting third, Nick Huskamp playing right field. Batting in the cleanup spot is number 5, Gregory Sturgeon. He'll hold down the duties at first base. Nathan Hopper bats in the number 5 spot. He'll play left field. Behind the plate is Connor Dine, and he will bat in the number 6 spot. Batting 7th is Dakota Armour, the shortstop. Batting 8th is Hunter Macko, and he'll be playing second base. And Dylan Scott is batting in the number 9 spot and playing third base. Ethan Bagwell is back out on the mound again. Ethan has already pitched once this year, 1 game, couple of walks, 4 strikeouts, and he has a ERA coming into this contest of 0 because he didn't allow a run in that game versus the Triad Knights. All the runs that came in that game came after Bagwell was taken out. Helping Bagwell out behind the plate is Luke Weller. Out in the outfield, starting from left to right, you have Bryce Limp in left field. Colby Anderson, our pregame guest in center field. Chris Alcorn is in right field. Adam Bobinet is at third base. Darren Pinnell's at shortstop. Blaine Martinez is at second base. And C.J. Schaff is at first base. My name is Todd Duke. Ken Oberkfell on the other microphone. Ready for some baseball there, sir?
Beautiful day for it, too.
It is. You home opener tomorrow for the Cardinals. You going?
No, I'm not going to go. I'm going to take this home opener off for a change.
Yeah? I'm sure you'll be watching, though, right?
Probably.
Yeah?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? What else you got to do on a Thursday? 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Go watch
Here is Fedorzak.
Go watch the Cardinals.
Yeah, go watch the Cardinals. There you go. Batting .364 on the young season for Fedorzak. He has 3 runs batted in, a double and a triple amongst his 4 hits on the year. And here is the first pitch by Bagwell. It's outside, ball 1, and we are underway. Fedorzak, Smalley, and Huskamp here in the top of the first for Granite City. Next pitch, that one's in there for a called strike, and that one looked pretty good. That was nice and crisp.
Yeah, a little bit behind that one.
Yeah. Next pitch from Bagwell on the way. That one hits the outside corner, and Bagwell, after an 0-1 start, now out in front 2-1. Gorgeous sunshiny day. Could be a tad bit warmer, but it's better than cloudy and 40.
True.
Any day of the week. Next pitch. Ooh, just missed inside. 2-2 the count to Peyton Fedorzak, the pitcher for Granite City. He'll be on the bump at the bottom of this inning, swinging a foul ball out of play off to the left-hand side. Dimensions here, 312 feet down the third base line, 310 down the first base line. 360 to the power alley in right center field, all big 375 all the way in left center as that ball is outside. Full count to the leadoff batter. And I would imagine that would put center field probably around 377. Doesn't jet out that much at center field.
No, it doesn't.
Outside. Okay. Did I miss a pitch? I guess I missed a pitch. I thought it was ball 4. Yeah, I thought it was ball 4 myself.
I was wondering what they were doing. I said, that's a ball.
Yeah. So a leadoff walk.
Batting second
by Bagwell.
Center fielder.
That'll bring up Brady Smalley, the center fielder. Smalley on the young season, batting .214, 1 run batted in. All of his base hits have been singles. So we'll see if Granite City wants to do a little running here in the top of the first inning. Bagwell works from the stretch and brings it home. It's outside, so Bagwell a little off the mark here to begin with. I believe that he was a little off the mark in that triad game, too. Got helped by a strikeout and then a 6-4-3 double play to end that first inning.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember that 6-4-3.
Yeah. Throw over to first base. Back in time is Fedorczak, who is apparently running for himself. Bagwell ready with another pitch. Here comes the 1-0. Inside, 2-0. Maybe all my scoreboard duties here. All right, now we're up to date. Bagwell ready with another pitch. Here comes the 2-0. That one's in there for a strike, 2-1. Bagwell, of course, the quarterback for the football team this past fall, led them to their first ever playoff win in program history. Here's the 2-1. That one popped off of the glove of Weller and took him a second to find it, but while he was looking for it, no problem whatsoever for Fedorczak to get down to second base, and that's a pass ball. So a runner at second, nobody out. Runner already in scoring position for Brady Smalley. And the next pitch from Bagwell is in there for another strike. So 3-2 for the second batter in a row for Bagwell. You'd like to get a strikeout here.
Be big.
Bagwell from the stretch checks on his runner at second base and brings it home. Swinging a foul ball over our heads. Back into the parking lot. Keeps the count at 3-2. Collinsville didn't break out their new jerseys for this one. They have on the old white jerseys. No pinstripes this way. And another 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and down on strikes goes Smalley, and there's one away.
Just blew that one right by him.
Sure did. That will bring up Nick Huskamp, the right fielder.
Nicholas Huskamp.
Huskamp, 231 so far on the season. 1 run batted in, and all of his hits have been singles. So after the first two the first two lefties, now we get our first righty here, and Huskamp, the right fielder. Bagwell checks on his runner, brings it home. That's a called strike. Collins will have on the purple caps with the big white C on the front. They have the word Kahawks written across the fronts of their jerseys, in purple, of course. Numbers on the fronts and the backs also in purple. Bagwell looks at his runner, brings it home. A little low and outside, ball 1. That'll even things up at 1-1. Fedorczak getting himself a nice little lead over there. Pinnell at shortstop dancing around behind him, trying to keep him close. Bagwell from the stretch once again. Pitches. Just outside. 2-1.
Not by much.
Nope. Another pretty nice crowd is gathered up on hand here.
Flag's blowing straight down.
Yeah, unlike the triad game when it was blowing straight in. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss, 2-2. Yeah, I mentioned during that 6-4-3 double play that it'd be hard pressed to get one out of the park on that day, but then, about the 3 innings later, Bryce Limp proved me wrong right into that wind. 2-2 pitch from Bagwell on the way. Swinging a chance up the middle. Pinnell, he's got it. He lets it hit the ground and throws over to first base for the out. Over to third base goes Fedorczak. And there are 2 away.
Nice play.
Batting fourth.
Stayed in front of it, just like you're supposed to.
Sturgeon.
He didn't panic. He just let the play happen.
Here is first baseman Gregory Sturgeon, the cleanup hitter. Sturgeon on the year right now, batting .059, but he has 3 runs batted in.
Coming in as a courtesy runner at third base for the Warriors, number 6, Zayden Kelly.
Zayden Kelly comes in as a courtesy runner for the pitcher now that he's all the way over at third. Pitcher needs to get ready to come back out and pitch, right?
That's right.
And right down the middle, the pitch to Sturgeon. Granite City here in their white trousers. They have on black jerseys, red and white stripes on the sleeves. Numbers on the backs in white, trimmed in red. And they have the GC logo right over the heart on their jerseys. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Bagwell to Sturgeon. Leadoff walk, and that runner is on at third. Here's another chance for Pinnell at shortstop. He's up with it, and he throws, and in time for out number 3. So back-to-back putouts by Darren Pinnell has ended the inning. And Collinsville will be coming up in the bottom half of the first right after we take a timeout here on the Kahok Sports Network.
Diamonds for Kahawks is a facility improvement project to develop a baseball, softball, and football/soccer field for CHS students and our communities to utilize. The project includes 2 baseball fields, 2 softball fields, a soccer/football field, concession stand, bathrooms, and parking. The development of this facility will benefit the band, PE classes, baseball team, softball team, and soccer team with a centralized location, ease of access, and an eye-catching complex. Please contact A.D. Clay Smith to donate to this project or visit the Collinsville Area Community Foundation website to make your tax-deductible donation today.
The Collinsville Education Association is a proud supporter of KahawkSports.com and the Kahok Sports Network. The CEA is your partner as they work to ensure quality education for our children. The CEA advocates excellence and equity in public education and represent over 400 educators in 11 schools in both Madison and St. Clair counties. For more information, you can visit the Collinsville Education Association's Facebook page or the CEA's website at collinsvillecea.org.
Once again, welcome back to Fletcher Field here at Woodland Park. Collinsville gets ready to come up in the home half of the first inning, and here's a look at the Kahawks lineup. You'll be leading things off with Chris Alcorn. He'll play right field. Ethan Bagwell, the pitcher, will bat second. Adam Bovinette playing third base and batting third. Colby Anderson batting in the cleanup spot and playing center field. In the number 5 spot, you'll find Bryce Limp playing left field. C.J. Schaff playing first base and batting sixth. In the 7 hole, Luke Weller is the catcher. Darren Pinnell, the shortstop, bats 8th. And Blaine Martinez, the second baseman, will bat in the number 9 spot. Defensively for Granite City, Peyton Fedorzak is on the mound. He'll be pitching to Connor Dine. Nathan Hopper is in left field. Brady Smalley in center. Nick Huskamp is in right field. And around the horn from the infield, Dylan Scott at third base. Dakota Armour is at shortstop. Hunter Macko at second base, and Gregory Sturgeon is at first base. Here is Chris Alcorn. Alcorn coming in, leading the club right now, batting .545 with 1 run batted in. And the first pitch from Fedorzak is in there for a called strike. This is Fedorzak's first job pitching this season, so no stats on him this year. Last year he got to pitch in 3 games, 2 1/3 inning, gave up a couple of earned runs, struck out 2 while walking 3. And the righty, he delivers. Apparently he throws right and bats left. So he led off the inning. Batting from the left-hand side. Same spot that Chris Alcorn is in right now.
A lot of good hitters did that.
And I'm surprised. It surprises me sometimes how many people do that.
That's how I was that way. I batted left-handed and threw right-handed.
Yeah. I've always done everything lefty except kick.
Really?
When I play kickball, I kick with my right leg.
Huh.
2-1 the count to Alcorn. Alcorn, Bagwell, and Bovinette here. If anyone can get on, Colby Anderson will have a chance to bat. 2-1 pitch from Alcorn is on the way, right back to where it came from. Fedorzak's up with it and throws over in time for out number 1. One, 3 on the putout. Here is Ethan Bagwell. Bagwell on the year, batting .375, 1 run batted in. All singles so far for Ethan. Granite City did not score in their half of the first. A leadoff walk, passed ball, and a little fielder's choice move over, and that runner was stranded at third as Bagwell looks at one outside for a called strike. Ethan wears number 21 on his back. Here's a pitch. This one's low. 1-1.
That's a pretty good pitch.
Yeah, not bad. Fedorzak ready with another. Here it comes. Outside. 2-1 the count. Softball team playing against the Knights up in Breeze, Illinois, the modern-day Lady Knights. Lady Kahawks looking for their first win Swinging a foul ball down the first base side. 2-2. Cardinals open up play tomorrow at Busch Stadium against the Toronto Blue Jays. Kind of weird opening up against an American League team.
I know it is, but yeah, it's a tradition that not who they're playing, but just the parade, the ceremony. Yeah. It's just.
There's another chance for the pitcher. That goes right between his legs, though, and out into center field, and we have our first hit of the ball game, and that belongs to Ethan Bagwell. Yeah, the pomp and the circumstance. I've only been fortunate enough to go to a Cardinals opening day once in my life. And it was a blast.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Batting third.
Here is Adam Bobinet. Adam batting 500 so far on the year. 3 runs batted in. He's got a couple of doubles under his belt to go along with 3 singles as Matt Shelton comes in and will do some courtesy running for Ethan Bagwell. So both pitchers have to work from the stretch in the first inning, and now it is Fedorzak's turn. He'll step off, and Shelton is back in there. Bobinet's a big kid, man. He gets a hold of one, it's going to fly. Another throw over, and that one hits off of the first baseman Sturgeon, but doesn't go far enough for Shelton to do anything besides that. Shelton was already face down on the bag. Bobinet still awaits the first pitch from Fedorzak. Here it comes. Tie. Ball 1. David Wilhelm checking in with us. Love to hear from Dave Wilhelm. Fedorzak. Next pitch to Bobinet is outside and low, so he's worried so much about the runner, he's forgetting where the strike zone is.
Absolutely. No defense for a walk.
Nope. Shelton has his lead at first. Doesn't go. Pitch is high and outside, so 3-0. To the number 3 hitter for Collinsville, Adam Bobinet. Shelton over there dancing around. Next pitch. Taken all the way was Bovinet's, and therefore a strike, 3-1. No wind whatsoever today.
Gorgeous.
It is. Because if there was a wind, it would be cold.
Yes.
Temperature right around 62 at game time. Here's a 3-1, outside and low. Ooh. Okay, I was proven wrong. I was calling it before the home plate umpire called it. I gotta wait. I gotta stop doing that. Full count. Here's a pitch. Swinging a foul ball out of play as Bobinet has to protect the plate now. Colby Anderson waits on deck, hoping to get up there with a couple of runners aboard. 1 out, runner at first. Bobinet awaits the next delivery, a 3-2 count from Fedorzak. Here it comes. Shelton's on the run. Swing and a miss. Throw is going to go high, and safe is Shelton at second base. 2 away. So Colby Anderson with an opportunity here to get Collinsville on the board first with a well-placed base hit.
Batting fourth.
Anderson coming into the year, coming into this at bat, batting 250. A couple of runs batted in, a couple of doubles. And now the pitcher and the catcher want to talk things over. Got more volleyball action coming up for you tomorrow. It's the opening of the Southwestern Conference portion of the schedule for your Collinsville Kahawks volleyball team as Belleville East comes to town. I believe that Friday's baseball game here against Mascoutah is going to be moved to tomorrow, and if that's the case, Zach Roseman will be here to give you that game instead of going to Edwardsville to bring you the softball game because his ride to Edwardsville will be here. So we had to make a little bit of a switch. Here is Anderson, and the first pitch is in there for a strike. Runner at second, 2 away. Granite City had a runner all the way over at third in their half of the first. Couldn't bring him home. Collinsville trying to bring home Shelton from second. Here's a pitch that's high, 1-1. Dorzak works deliberately from the stretch, checks on Shelton over at second base, and brings it home. And there for a called strike. Speaking of boys volleyball, they are playing tonight at home and have won their first set over Jabot Catholic High School, 25-20. That would be the JV team. Varsity doesn't get underway until about 6-ish, depending on the length of the JV game. If that goes 2 sets, they'll be underway earlier.
Wonder how long it'll take for high school baseball to go to the clock.
Let's hope it doesn't never happen.
I agree, but you just wonder how long.
Yeah, it usually takes high school a long time to get things that the pros already have. Swing and a miss, and Shelton goes down to third base, and he is in there safely, but it doesn't matter because Colby struck out, back-to-back strikeouts by Fedorzak, and that's the way that the inning comes to a close. We will take a break, and the top of the second will be coming your way here in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
Brady Pest and Termite Management in Caseyville. Brady Pest and Termite Management is your local pest control source. The Midwest offers its fair share of pest problems, and Brady Pest and Termite Management is up to the challenge. Whether it's pesky rodents in the cold winter months or ants, spiders, and other pests in the warm months, Brady Pest and Termite is your solution. And termites? Brady Pest is tops in the Metro East in termite management. Do you have unwanted pests? Then call the best. Brady Pest and Termite Management in Caseyville. Call 343-1790 or on Facebook at Brady Pest and Termite.
Collinsville High School alumni Stacy Lauenstein, CHS class of 91, Lisa Bassetto, Sarah Sulke, and Tracy Limp, CHS class of 94, Tony Geisen, CHS class of 96, and Kevin Robinson, CHS class of 99, want to wish all of our Kahawks a great year. We look forward to cheering you on and supporting you. Work hard on the court and the field, as well as in the classroom. Remember, once a Kahawk, always a Kahawk. Hashtag Kahawk Family.
Nathan Hopper leads things off here in the second inning and swings right through the first offering by Ethan Bagwell. Hopper, so far on the year, batting .250 with a couple of runs batted in. Neither team unable to push a run across despite having base runner on in the first inning. There's another swing and a miss, and Bagwell just blew that one right by him.
Wonder how hard he throws.
I don't know.
You
got anybody out here with a radar gun? No? Swinging a foul ball back to the screen. That'll keep the count at 0-2. It'll be Hopper and Dine and Armour. If anyone can get on, Mako, the number 8 hitter, will bat for Granite City. Here's the next pitch from Bagwell. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes goes Hopper, and that's the way that inning number 2 gets started. 2 strikeouts now.
Batting 6th.
For Bagwell.
Connor Dine.
Connor Dine? Is that what they said? D-I-N-E. Looks like Dine.
Diney.
Dinah? Yeah. He's batting .250 with 1 run batted in on a single.
But a 6th inning will be going, oh, yeah, it's Dine.
Yeah.
No, not Diney.
Bagwell ready with an 0-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss.
He's throwing it right by him.
Yeah, Bagwell walked the leadoff man in the first inning. Since then, he's pretty much been in control. Strike out the next batter and back-to-back groundouts to Pinnell at short. That one stays a little high.
So Bagwell's last year of football was this past year.
Yep, sure was. No, he's a junior. He's coming back next year.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Swinging a foul ball back to the screen. Yeah, Anderson, he's a senior this year, so this will be his last year on both football and baseball. Richardson's a senior, so he's finished. 1 ball, 2 strike to count, and way outside.
He's got 1 more year, right? He's got this year, Richardson?
No, he's a senior as well, isn't he? I can't remember. I think he's a senior.
So all the seniors.
I have way too many sports in my head to kind of remember who's doing what here.
That's true.
Here's the pitch, and it's low, full count. One out in the inning. Bagwell pitches, strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts. Umpire was very emphatic with that move, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
Lots of karate moves going on there. Third strikeout for Bagwell.
Batting 7th, shortstop, Dakota Armour.
Here is Dakota Armour, the shortstop. Armour comes in batting 167 with a run batted in, also on a single. He also has a double to his credit this year. And he looks at one, a little bit low. Ball 1. Bagwell likes to work quickly. Here's the next pitch. In there for a strike, 1-1.
Yeah, as an infielder or outfielder, your defense, you want a pitcher to work quick. Keeps you on your toes.
Yep. That one's in there. Had a little movement on that ball as Armour was backing out, and it stayed in there. 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. He struck out the side. 1, 2, 3. All 3 strikeouts for Bagwell, who picks up 4 strikeouts in the first 2 innings. We head to the home half of the second inning, and we are still, come on. When I change sides, there we go. When you hit change sides on the computer, it's supposed to go to the next half inning, not jump to the third. Bottom of the second, that comes your way next here on the Kahok Sports Network.
Your home is where you feel happy, safe, and secure. So if you see signs of foundation problems like cracks or uneven floors, worrying is natural, and getting it fixed is crucial. Woods Basement Systems understands. We've been solving foundation worries since 1986. Woods experts have the training and equipment to make permanent repairs. So stop worrying, because with Woods, it's fixed forever. Foundation problems don't get better with time, they get better with Woods, the all things basement-y experts. Call or go to woodsbasementsystems.com today.
Old Herald Brewery and Distillery in Collinsville produces their own spirits and beer on site, right at the restaurant. Pair that with some of the most unique menu items around the entire metro area, and you can see why they are such a hit. They can handle you and your family, or they can handle you and your group. Throw in the occasional live entertainment, and you can see why Old Herald Brewery and Distillery is a must-stop destination in Collinsville. Old Herald Brewery and Distillery, 115 East Clay Street in Collinsville, 618-855-8027, or online at oldheraldbrewing.com.
Bottom of the second here at Fletcher Field. It's also the bottom of the second up in Breeze, and the Lady Kahok softball team down 2-0 right now in the second inning. We get ready for the bottom of the second. Here is Bryce Limp, who already has a home run to his credit this year. He smacked one into the wind down the first baseline 1 week ago against Triad. Now he's going to go up there and try to bunt. Limp comes in batting 182, has that 3-run home run. Other than that, just a base hit. So 2 hits on the season thus far. Fedorzak pitches. Swinging a little nubber right back to the pitcher. Fedorzak's been busy out there. He's had 3 hit back to him. 1 went between his legs, and other than that, he has 2 putouts. So there is out number 1.
Like we used to say in spring training, little PFP.
Oh, yeah.
Pitcher's fielding practice.
1 away. And that will bring up C.J. Schaff, the first baseman. C.J. comes in batting .364. Couple of runs batted in, couple of doubles, couple of singles. I like Collinsville's lineup, man. They got a steady diet of lefties and righties.
They do.
Schaff, he's up there with the bases empty. Trying to change that right now. Pitch, swing and a miss at a high, hard one.
I wouldn't mind if he leaves it empty again. A little solo shot.
Yeah. I'll take that.
I'm not calling it, though.
No. Those are a little tougher to call than 6-4-3 double plays. Here's the next pitch. Strike on the inside corner. 0-2. Are we in for a pitcher's duel here today?
Kind of looks like it right now.
Yeah. Fedorzak ready with the 0-2 pitch. Here it comes, swinging a fly ball. This one may stay in the park, but no one's going to get to it, and it just gets out of the fence over down the third base side. Giving it a chase over there was Nathan Hopper, the left fielder. See, Kevin Robinson, the head of human resources for the Collinsville School District, is here getting himself a hot dog.
All right.
Here comes an 0-2, and that was outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Had our illustrious mayor here last week, but he's not here as far as I can tell. Next pitch, Schaff scorches one to center field, but underneath it is Brady Smalley, and he has it for out number 2. Got a hold of it, but just not enough.
Just got under it.
Batting 7th.
Here is Luke Weller, the catcher. Luke batting .250 on the year with a couple of runs batted in. Has a double and a single. Weller, righty, awaits the pitch from the right-handed Fedorzak, and that was inside, and Weller didn't move an inch. That was probably about 2 inches away from hitting him in the thigh. Pinnell waits on deck. No one on, 2 away. We're in the bottom of the second, no score yet between Collinsville and Granite City. Here's the pitch. Strike called, 1-1. Weller waits the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a base hit to the right side. Second base hit on the afternoon for Collinsville, and we have a base runner.
Yes, we do.
That will bring up Darren Pinnell.
Coming into pinch
Pinnell
run,
batting
first base,
200.
out number 2, Caden Pruitt.
What?
And
Oh,
batting
Caden
8th
Pruitt
for Kahok.
running.
Shortstop.
Kind of threw me off there for a minute.
Pinnell.
Caden Pruitt running for Weller so he can come back and put on, what do they call them, the tools of ignorance? Pinnell looking for something to drive here. Throw over to first, though.
Is he a senior?
Pinnell, he's a junior. He'll be back on the football team next year.
Oh.
Wide receiver. Cornerback. Somebody's backfiring.
These guys go right from football to baseball, skip basketball.
Yeah, pretty much. Pitch, bunt, third base, foul. Had the right idea, though.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, the only baseball player that played on the basketball team was Matthew Shelton, who is the courtesy runner when Bagwell reaches base. As far as I know. Got a lot of basketball guys that have joined the volleyball team, though.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Got a 6'10" kid playing volleyball. A couple of 6'6"ers. Volleyball in action at home tonight and tomorrow. We will have tomorrow's contest for you. Fedorzak checks on his runner Pruitt over at first base. And now Pinnell calls timeout because Fedorzak took too much time. 2 outs, runner on at first base. No score yet. Pinnell looking for something to drive to move the runner along. Fedorzak's ready. Here's the pitch. Runner goes, swing and a miss. Throw down to second base is out of the glove, and if it would have landed in the glove, it would have been real close. Second stolen base on the afternoon for Collinsville. Shelton had one in the first inning.
How about our new St. Louis soccer team?
Oh, yeah.
They were supposed to not win a game. They're 5-0.
Yeah, all the experts had them coming in last place. So much for their expertise, eh?
Mm-hmm.
It's a long season. We'll see what pans out, but I like the way they started.
Me too.
Here's the 0-2. Pinnell takes it high. 1-2. Haven't been able to watch a game yet, though, because it's on Apple TV, and I'm not paying for another app.
I'm not either.
I think they got 3 games. 3 games all year long scheduled on free TV. I'll watch those. Here's a swing and a foul back to the screen. Those folks sitting in the sunshine are probably nice and warm. The ones in the shade, they're probably just a little chilly. Not bad.
Not too bad.
Runner on second, 2 away. 1-2 pitch from Fedorzak to Darren Pennell, the Kahok shortstop. Here it comes. Low. Ball 2, 2-2.
If he says so.
Blaine Martinez waits on deck. Next pitch. Inside and low. Way to hold off of that one. Full count. Pruitt gets his lead at second base. Fedorzak ready with a 3-2 pitch to Pennell. Here it comes. He walked him. Runners on first and second for Blaine Martinez. First walk issued by Fedorzak. And Martinez looking for his first hit of the year. This will be a good time for it. Martinez from the right side, looking for something to drive. Here's the pitch. That's a strike. Fedorzak been working from the stretch in the first and the second. Looks at his runner at second. Here comes the pitch. It's an off-speed pitch that stays high, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Granite City defense this year, 5 errors, no double plays.
5 errors aren't bad for 4 games.
Yeah.
But you got to have some double plays somewhere.
Fedorzak ready with another. Takes his time. And now Martinez.
20-second rule.
Yeah, 20-second rule. That's a ball. That's going to take some getting used to.
Yes, it will. It's going to be a lot of.
Aren't you glad you're not playing?
No.
Here's the 1-1. Strike called on the outside corner.
It didn't take me 20 seconds. I get in there, and I already got a plan what I'm going to do, and if I don't do it, I don't do it. But I was ready to hit.
I just don't ever remember it being a problem. Now all of a sudden it is.
Well, how about the bases? Bigger bases.
I know. 1 ball, 2 strikes, bounces in there. And down to third, looking a little bit of a late start, and he is out at third base is Caden Pruitt. And that will end the inning, so that means that Blaine Martinez will lead off the next inning, and that would be in the bottom of the third. But right now, it's time for the top of the third. Come on, computer, bear with me here. Top of the third, as we'll take a break here and be back to tell you all about that third inning right here on the Kahok Sports Network.
Just because we're adults doesn't mean we don't have toys, am I right? If your adult toys consist of boats, campers, or RVs, then you need to call the GASA storage team of professionals. Winter weather in the Midwest can be quite harsh, and finding a place to properly store those expensive toys for winter can be just as rough as a Midwest winter. That's where the GASA storage team comes in, with outdoor self-storage and covered storage for your toys. They even have tractor-trailer parking. Conveniently located at Horseshoe Lake Road and 111 in Pontoon Beach. GASA Storage, for the safe storage of all of your toys. Contact the GASA Storage team, gasastorage@gmail.com, or call today, GASA Storage Team, 618-797-6100. Old Herald Brewery and Distillery in Collinsville produces their own spirits and beer on site, right at the restaurant. Pair that with some of the most unique menu items around the entire metro area, and you can see why they are such a hit. They can handle you and your family, or they can handle you and your group. Throw in the occasional live entertainment, and you can see why Old Herald Brewery and Distillery is a must-stop destination in Collinsville. Old Herald Brewery and Distillery, 115 East Clay Street in Collinsville, 618.
Once again, we welcome you back to Fletcher Field. Todd Duke and Ken Oberkfell along with you. Glad that you're with us here on this gorgeous Wednesday afternoon. Hope you are enjoying whatever it is you're doing as we have made it to the third inning. No score yet. Ethan Bagwell pitches, and it's a called strike. Bottom of the order for Granite City. Hunter Mako, Dylan Scott, then back to the top of the order, and Peyton Fedorzak. As the next pitch hits the same spot quickly, 0-2 against Hunter Mako. And Mako on the year, batting a robust .091. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly down on strikes. That's 4 strikeouts in a row now for Ethan Bagwell. He struck out the side in the second and starts off this inning with a strikeout. That's 5 strikeouts in the game so far for Bagwell. He's dealing.
He is definitely dealing.
That will bring up Dylan Scott. Scott on the year batting .400. 3 singles and a double. Bagwell shakes off the sign from Weller, brings one home. In there for a strike. 4 straight strikes to start off this inning.
Working fast, throwing strikes.
That's what you got to do, man.
Keep your fielders on their toes.
Another swing and a miss. 5 straight strikes. Bagwell ready with the next. Swinging a little pop-up on the infield. Bagwell over his shoulder makes the catch. Just like a wide receiver in football, right?
I was going to say football skills right there.
Yeah. And quickly, there are 2 away, and Peyton Fedorzak will come up. He's been the only base runner in this game for Granite City thus far. He had a leadoff walk to lead this game off, and he stayed. Bagwell works quickly to the lefty. Outside and high. First pitch out of the strike zone in this inning. Bagwell pitches. Swing and a miss.
A little tardy on that swing.
Yeah, he was. I don't know if he was expecting something else, but
he was looking for the express.
Yeah, got a little off-speed delivery. Swing and a miss.
He got the local.
Bagwell wanting to get out of this inning quickly. Here's a pitch. It's in the dirt. 2-2. Bagwell readies himself for the next pitch, and here comes the 2-2. Swinging a bouncer to the first baseman. Schauf. He'll take it himself for a 3 unassisted putout, and another 1-2-3 inning here for Collinsville and their defense. We head now to the bottom of the third. Hey, look at the computer. Caught up with me. What do you know? Bottom of the third comes your way next right here on the Kahok Sports Network.
Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem. Lottie's Cafe offers food, cocktails, and gaming in a great atmosphere highlighted by fast and friendly service. Lottie's Cafe also offers a unique menu that features soups and salads, sandwiches and paninis, pizza and flatbreads, appetizers and desserts, as well as breakfast. That's right, we said breakfast. Unique breakfast items such as a breakfast stromboli, a breakfast BLT, and breakfast burritos. Lottie's also offers creative cocktails, a wine bar, the coldest beer around, and a video gaming area for those 21 and older. And don't forget the Lottie's Cafe gift certificates. Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem. Check them out online at lottiescafe.com, on Facebook, or in person in the Strip next to the Walmart Neighborhood Market. Or call Lottie's Cafe at 618-223-8256. Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem. Looking to buy a new home or sell your current home? Trust the Blaylock Group of eXp Realty with all of your real estate needs. The real estate market is hot right now, and you can trust the years of experience the Blaylock Group brings to the table. The Blaylock Group can help you find your dream home, or they can help you get top dollar for your current home. Give Peyton or Emily Blaylock a call today at the Blaylock Group of eXp Realty, 618-780-4622. That's 618-780-4622. The Blaylock Group of eXp Realty.
Welcome back to Fletcher Field here at Woodland Park in Collinsville. Blaine Martinez will bat. He was up to the plate when Caden Pruitt got thrown out at third base. So we'll start that bat all over again for Mr. Martinez, then back to the top of the order. And Martinez swings at the first pitch he sees and sends it into left field for a base hit. Third hit on the afternoon for Collinsville. Need to start turning these into some runs.
Back-to-back. We need back-to-back hit.
Chris Alcorn grounded out to the pitcher his first time up.
Yeah.
Breaking out a little Ice Ice Baby here for Chris Alcorn's walk-up song.
Hope he walks up fast.
Fedorzak's ready. He's got a runner at first base to deal with now. He takes his time. Ethan Bagwell works quickly. Fedorzak does not. Here's the pitch. Just missed. Ball one. Runner on at first base, and a check on that runner, and it gets past the first baseman. And on his way to second base is Martinez on a throwing error by the pitcher. He threw that one in the dirt. So a runner in scoring position and no one out. See if Chris Alcorn can at least get him over to third.
Get him over, get him in.
Want to know the count to Chris Alcorn. Here's the pitch. Stays low and inside.
He flinched. He wanted to call that a strike. He had a little flinch there in his take.
And when Connor Dine threw that ball back to Fedorzak, he caught it with his bare hand. That's not recommended. It's a good way to jam a finger. Swinging a high fly ball. This one's got a chance to get out of here. Out to right field. It is gone. A 2-run home run by Chris Alcorn, and Collinsville takes the lead.
Home run by number 13, Chris.
How about that? Chris Alcorn picking up his first home run of the year. And Collinsville out to a 2-0 lead. That was almost a no-doubter, man. It wasn't as hard as Bryce Limps was last week, but I had a feeling that one was going.
When it came off his bat, you could kind of tell. And the umpire's going to tell him.
I don't know. Sure that ball was a home run? I do not know what that conversation could be about. Ethan Bagwell ready to come up to the plate as soon as this conversation ends. Umpire walks away shaking his head, so I have no idea what Coach Smalley was talking about.
Me neither.
Apparently neither did the whole plate umpire. Here is Bagwell, singled his first time up. And that one goes over his head, so.
I don't think that was intentional.
No, I don't think it was either.
But he get him in his football mode. Look out.
Yeah. 1-0 pitch coming. Throws it over his head again.
Curveball.
Quickly, 2-0 to Ethan Bagwell. No one out. 2 runs home on a 2-run home run by Chris Alcorn. Fedorzak, he's a little shaken now. And the pitch to Bagwell on the way. Swinging a foul ball. That one.
Wow, that was some kind of swing.
Man, I'm telling you what. That swing was probably 90 miles an hour.
I was going to say. Had some giddy up on that pitch. And giddy up on the swing.
2-1 the count. Fedorzak had the ball pop out of his glove while he was throwing it in there, trying to get himself all pumped up. Two-one. Here comes the pitch to Bagwell. Swinging another foul ball. 2-2. Nobody out. 2-2 the count to Bagwell. Adam Bovenet waits on deck. Bagwell trying to get aboard. Give his third baseman a chance to pick up an RBI maybe. Fedorzak's ready with another 2-2 pitch to Bagwell. Here it comes. High, full count. Collinsville has won 5 straight against Granite City.
Wow.
Took a doubleheader from them last year at Granite City. Here's the next to Bagwell. He offered at it. Did he go around? They're going to check, and the first base umpire says he went around, so Bagwell is down on strikes. He becomes the first out.
Next up, we have third baseman Adam Bobinet.
Here is Adam Bobinet, a strikeout victim, his first time up. Since the 2000 season, Granite City and Collinsville are dead even, 22-22 against each other.
Wow.
Bobinet awaits the first. Here it comes. Inside. Granite City has the edge, though, in the playoffs. Teams have met 5 times in the playoffs since the 2000 season, and Granite City is 3-2 in that department. Here's a swing and a shot down the first baseline, but that's foul. Taking that doubleheader last year, 10-8 was the first game, and 11-10 was the second game. Bagwell in that first game went 3 for 3 with a home run and 3 RBIs. Last loss, by the way, to Granite City was a 4-3 loss back in May of 2019. Last playoff meeting came the May before that in 2018. And Collinsville won that game 6-5, and then they ended up losing in the regional championship game to Belleville East a couple of days later. 1-1 pitch on the way to Bobinet. Off speed delivery, and he takes it the opposite way. So he's fouled one down the first base line, fouled one down the third base side. He's an equal opportunity foul baller, if that's a thing. Here comes the 1-2. High.
It is now.
2-2. I made it so. Two and two, the count to Mr. Bobinet. Here comes the pitch. Swinging another foul. This one back to the Granite City dugout. So the count remains 2-2 with Colby Anderson, our pregame guest, in the on-deck circle, although there are no circles here. Here comes another 2-2 to Bobinet, swinging a high fly ball. This one's going to be in foul territory. Hopper, the third baseman, has it right at the line and makes the catch for out number 2. That was a major league pop up there.
That was up there.
Anderson.
Here is Colby Anderson, a strikeout victim, his first time up. We're in the bottom of the third. Collinsville with a 2-run lead thanks to a 2-run home run by Chris Alcorn in this inning. Fedorzak's ready with a pitch to Anderson. Here it comes. Swinging a foul ball back to the screen. Tell you what, these guys are not far off of that ball.
No, they're aggressive. That's what I like.
You like to go up there first pitch swinging?
No, I never did.
No?
No.
We're selective, were you?
Very selective, but I would.
Oh, hit him.
I'd ambush it once in a while.
So Anderson's aboard after being hit by a pitch. And that will bring up Bryce Limp. Limp grounded out to the pitcher his first time up. That led off the second inning.
The flag's blowing.
Yeah, blowing in a little bit now, isn't it? It's supposed to be another nice day tomorrow, and then we're supposed to get some storms in here on Friday.
That's what they're saying.
Fedorzak ready with the pitch. Here it comes, and that one's on the outside corner for a called strike to Bryce Limp. Limp likes it when the wind blows in. He creamed that ball last Wednesday, and that wind was coming in at a good 20 miles an hour. It was very windy that day.
Yes.
Fedorzak ready with an 0-1. Well, that one just missed. A little off-speed delivery. That'll even the count at 1-1. C.J. Schaff waits on deck. Colby Anderson is at first base. He has his lead. From the stretch, Fedorzak looks over his left shoulder and checks on Anderson and brings it home. Anderson goes, throw down to second base, not in time, and Anderson is in there with a steal. If you listen to the pregame interview, he said he likes stealing bases.
Yes, he did.
That's the third stolen base on the afternoon for Collinsville. By the way, they came in with 8 stolen bases without being caught, but that came to a close when Pruitt got tagged out at third base in the last half inning.
Yep.
So 11 stolen bases for Collinsville so far in the early portions of this season, and only 1 caught so far. So runner at second, and the pitch in there for a called strike. Runner in scoring position now for Limp. 2-2 the count to the Kahok left fielder. Fedorzak takes his time.
Yes, he does.
Has his sign from his catcher, Collar Dine, and pitches outside. Full count.
Fans back there having a good time, it sounds like.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember coming to the ball game and having a bad time.
Nope.
Here's a 3-2. Swinging a foul ball. We'll do it all over again. Anderson now down at second after a stolen base. He leads. 2 outs in the inning. Collinsville up 2-0. Fedorzak ready with a pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a high fly ball, home run distance, but that swings foul and hits the road. Almost hit the intersection up there. It's a long way away.
You kidding, it is.
Straighten that thing out, and we would have had another 2-run home run here in this inning.
Boy, that bat looks like it's brand new. Nice shiny silver bat.
Yeah.
It looks brand new.
Another full count pitch coming to Limp from Fedorzak. Trying to hold Anderson a little closer over to second base, and the pickoff move not made. Swinging a base hit into right field, coming around third. Here comes Anderson. Here comes the throw home, and he is safe. RBI single by Bryce Limp, who stretched it into a double on the throw home. And Collinsville goes up by a 3 spot.
Nice piece of hitting right there.
Sure was.
And actually base running, too. Took that extra base when the throw was coming in high.
Why, the shortstop, Dakota Armour, he was standing on second base when that pitch was made. I thought they were going to do a pickoff throw, and Fedorzak did not throw. Probably wishes he would have now.
C.J. Shaw.
Here is C.J. Schaff, the first baseman, who flew out to the center fielder Brady Smalley his first time up. So 3 runs home here in this inning. Still 2 away. Runner on at second. Anderson was there. Now it's Limp. Here's the pitch to Schaff. Outside and low, ball 1.
Might as well get that run home.
Sure, why not? Let the hit parade continue.
Heck yeah.
Fedorzak brings it home. Swinging a little slow roller to the shortstop. He's going to have to hurry. He throws over to first in time for the out. Nice dig over there by Gregory Sturgeon to pull that one out. And that ends the inning. But Collinsville brings home 3 runs, a 2-run home run by Chris Alcorn, and an RBI single by Bryce Limp. We will head to the top of the 4th inning, and Collinsville now leads by a score of 3-0. And we'll be back here in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
The people of Illinois welcome you. The folks in Collinsville, Illinois, well, they want you to stick around for a while and enjoy the sights, the fun, the food, and, of course, the Collinsville Kahawks. The city of Collinsville is a proud supporter of the Collinsville Unit 10 School District. So welcome to Collinsville. Come on over, catch a Kahawks game, or enjoy some of the new places to eat, shop, and have fun. There's plenty to do for the young and the young at heart. Enjoy Christmas at the Collins House during the holidays, tunes that bloom in the warm summer months, and more. There's plenty to do in Collinsville, so come on over for a bit. The folks in Collinsville would love to see you. For more information, go to www.collinsville.org.
Chapman Trucking LLC. Chapman Trucking is a local Collinsville business owned and operated by 1994 Collinsville graduate Christy Chapman. With over 10 years of experience, Chapman Trucking LLC can take care of all of the heavy lifting when it comes to hauling aggregate materials such as sand, driveway rock, dirt, boulders, and more. That includes getting your heavy work equipment to your work site where it needs to be. Give Christy a call for a free estimate at Chapman Trucking LLC, 618-960-9346, or online at chapmantruckingllc.net.
A 3-run bottom of the third has given Collinsville a 3-0 lead as we have moved things along to the top of the fourth. My name is Todd Duke. On the other microphone is World Series champion third baseman with your St. Louis Cardinals, Ken Oberkfell, former Kahok graduate himself. And we are glad that you're taking time out of your day and spending it here with us.
Oh, this is a lot of fun. I'm enjoying this.
Glad you like it. Brady Smalley, the number 2 hitter in the lineup, will lead things off here for Granite City. Smalley, Huskamp, and Sturgeon for Granite. If anyone can get on Nathan Hopper, will have a chance to bat. Smalley was a strikeout victim his first time up, one of 5 strikeouts so far in the afternoon by Bagwell. And the next pitch is in there for a strike, and we're even at 1-1 as Bagwell pitches quickly again.
He's got his pitch count down, though.
Yeah. There's a foul ball back to the Kahawk dugout. Got to be aware. Bagwell ready for another delivery. This is a fly ball to center field. Anderson on the run, and he's going to get there in time. No diving needed this time.
Nope.
Right fielder, Nicholas Huskamp.
Here is Nick Huskamp, who grounded out to Darren Pinnell in the first. Back-to-back putouts by Pinnell in that first inning.
Yep.
And Bagwell shakes off a couple of signs from his catcher, Luke Weller. Brings it home for a called strike. Next delivery. Strike 2.
He just threw that ball right by that kid.
Sure did.
Let me just
painted the outside corner.
Mono, here we go.
Bagwell is ready with another delivery. Swinging a little slow roller that kind of hits something weird out there, and the throw, and nicely done by Blaine Martinez at second base, because that's tough when that ball changes direction like that.
Especially when you're going in. You're coming towards it, and all of a sudden it ain't there.
So 2 away.
That was a nice play.
It was. Bagwell almost got that one himself.
He was trying.
Quickly 2 outs. That brings up Gregory Sturgeon, who, as I mentioned, grounded out to Pinnell. In the first, here's a pop-up. This one's going to be in foul territory. Schaff gives it a C. And over in the visitors' bullpen, he pulls it down for the catch, and that is the way that the 4th inning comes to a close. A very quick 1-2-3 inning, and Collinsville will come to the plate here in the bottom of the 4th inning, and we'll tell you all about the bottom of the 4th inning right after we take another timeout here on the Kahawk Sports Network.
Lakeside Roofing in Collinsville. Let the professionals at Lakeside Roofing protect your most important investment, your home or business. Have the elements taken a toll on your roof system? Notice a leaking roof? Maybe it's time for a free roof inspection. Regular maintenance can extend the life of your roofing system by 10 years or more. Lakeside Roofing is your winning team for commercial and residential roofing systems. Lakeside's all-star professionals have installed, repaired, and maintained hundreds of roofs on both sides of the river. Call Lakeside Roofing today at 618-344-2800 or 314-241-5253 or online at lakesideroofing.com. Lakeside Roofing, celebrating 50 years of serving the metro area. Choose experience, choose Lakeside.
Diamonds for Kahawks is a facility improvement project to develop a baseball, softball, and football/soccer field for CHS students and our communities to utilize. The project includes 2 baseball fields, 2 softball fields, a soccer/football field, concession stand, bathrooms, and parking. The development of this facility will benefit the band, PE classes, baseball team, softball team, and soccer team with a centralized location, ease of access, and an eye-catching complex. Please contact A.D. Clay Smith to donate to this project or visit the Collinsville Area Community Foundation website to make your tax-deductible donation today.
Once again, welcome back to Woodland Park here at Fletcher Field. Collinsville up in this one by a score of 3-0. As we have reached the bottom of the fourth, bottom of the order too. Luke Weller, Darren Pinnell, and Blaine Martinez. If anyone can get on, Chris Alcorn will have a chance to bat here in this inning. He has a 2-run home run, does Alcorn. Fedorzak is back out on the mound for Granite City, and the first pitch is in there for a strike to Luke Weller, who singled his first time up, and then his courtesy runner, Caden Pruitt, was thrown out trying to steal third. Softball team is losing 9-0. Baseball team here winning 3-0 as the off-speed pitch misses inside. And Fedorzak ready with another. Oh, hit him in the back. It's a second batter that he has plunked in the back. Got Anderson last inning. And Collinsville has a runner at first.
Just shake it off. You'll be all right.
Pruitt going to come in and run again.
How was your day, son? Well, you scored 4 runs.
Got hit in the back.
Got hit in the back a couple times.
Timeout as Coach Smalley out to talk to his pitcher. And are we going to have a pitching change?
Not yet.
Doesn't look like it. He wasn't out there long to say much, was he?
No.
What do you do? Walk out there and go, hey, man, you want to stop hitting people? Throw some strikes, will you? See ya. Well, they got somebody warming up in the bullpen.
Yeah, you need me to get someone else up?
Yeah. I gotta remember next time to bring my microphone or my binoculars. There, he turned around in time. I got to see him. Now, how about that? Number 6, that would be Zayden Kelly, a sophomore, out there warming up in the bullpen. That'll bring up Darren Pinnell with a runner on first, nobody out. And the pitch, Pinnell trying to bunt and missed it.
Oh, boy, I think.
Yep. I think it did hit the handle of the bat, which is covered in that rubbery stuff, so you couldn't hear anything.
Nope.
Pruitt has his lead from first base. He's out there courtesy running for the catcher, Luke Weller. Fedorzak throws over and checks on the runner and almost threw it away. Another lead by Pruitt. And the pitch coming home to Pinnell. Gets away from the catcher. Pruitt doesn't have to worry about stealing a base this time. Wild pitch.
I'm really looking forward to Major League Baseball and see these new rules, how they affect the game.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. Runner on at second base now. Fedorzak has been working from the stretch this whole game. Here's the pitch, squaring to bunt, taking it back, but taking a strike is Pinnell. I don't know, that pitch looked a little high. But I'm not the umpire.
Nope.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count to Darren Pinnell, the Kahok shortstop. Pruitt has his lead from second. Here's the pitch, swinging a foul ball out of play. Sun still shining brightly out here.
Yes, it is.
Nice to see, man. We've had enough cloudy days over the last few weeks.
Yes, we have.
Cloudy, cold, rainy, nasty. Here comes the 1-2. Swinging a fly ball. This one's going out to right field. It's going to end up in foul territory, but on the run. And making the catch was Nick Huskamp. Tagging up. And going from second to third was Pruitt. And there's a 1 away.
Next up, second baseman, Blaine Martinez.
Here's Blaine Martinez. Martinez singled, right before Chris Alcorn smacked the pitch over the fence for a 2-run home run in the last inning. So Martinez with an RBI opportunity here. Caden Pruitt, the courtesy runner, over at third. And here's the pitch in there for a called strike. Fedorzak ready with the next pitch. Swinging on another fly ball. Out to the outfield. Huskamp can't get to that one. It bounces in front of him. Here comes the throw home, and in there safely is Pruitt. And on his way to second is Martinez. Back-to-back hits for the Kahawk second baseman. This one of the RBI variety. And Pruitt comes in to score the 4th run of the afternoon here for Collinsville, and the Kahawks take themselves a 4-0 lead. Chris Alcorn back up there. Hit a 2-run home run in his last at bat. Alcorn, besides the 2-run home run, grounded out to the pitcher to start off the Kahawk home half of the first inning. Fedorzak staying out. Looks into his catcher and shakes off one. Has the one he wants. And from the stretch, brings home the pitch to Chris Alcorn. Inside and low, ball 1. Matt Clark, you want to call the top of the 5th? I got to go to the bathroom. Okay. Alcorn ready once again. The lefty awaits the pitch from Fedorzak. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a foul ball that stays at home plate. And leaving things out at 1-1.
The whole sequence took almost a minute.
Yeah.
And they're going to do a 20-second thing. Okay.
Fedorzak looks in once again, has his sign. And from the stretch, he pitches. Inside, ball 2, 2-1. One more time, the pitch coming to Chris Alcorn. It's on the way, runner goes. Here's the throw, and it is not in time. And safe at third base is Blaine Martinez. That is the 4th stolen base on the afternoon for Collinsville. 3-1 the count to Alcorn. Bagwell waits on deck. Fedorzak now looking at his runner at third, straight across from him. Here comes the pitch. Alcorn swings through it, full count. Matt Clark, who is here on spring break, is going to call things for you in the top of the 5th so I can go take care of nature. You know, just being sick these last couple of days, man, lots and lots of fluids, and right now everything's just going right through me. Check on the runner at third, back in there safely is Martinez. Digging back in from the left side is Alcorn. Here's the pitch. Swinging a foul ball back behind the press box here. We'll do it all over again. Pitch on the way, and that's inside. He walked him. Runners at the corners.
I might as well hit a triple here.
Might as well.
And that's going to be all.
Yeah, that is the second walk issued by Fedorzak, and he is going to be taken out of the game. So we have a timeout for a pitching change, and we'll be back to tell you all about that pitching change in just a moment here on the Kahawk Sports Network.
Looking for a little bite to eat in a nice, friendly establishment before heading out to a game? Look no further than LC's Pub in Caseyville. Just blocks from Collinsville High School, LC's Pub is the pub of choice for Kahok fans, before, after, or even during Kahok games. LC's Pub features a wide variety of traditional bar food like burgers and fries, chicken wings and chicken strips, appetizers like pepper jack mac and cheese bites, fried pickles, and green beans. Plus they have salads, fish, shrimp, and more. LC's Pub also features an outdoor patio, a gaming room, weekly poker tournaments, and a pool table, plus enough TVs for all the sports fans. And LC's Pub shows Kahok games live, as well as Blues and Cardinals games. LC's Pub, 605 North Main Street in Caseyville, right across the intersection from All Pro Tees. Call for carryout orders at 618-855-9007 and on Facebook at LC's Pub. LC's Pub, Kahok fans' pub of choice.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
like a huge weight lifted.
In Collinsville, call Scott Allen at 618-346-1500. Todd Duke here, proud member of the Collinsville Educational Assistance Association. Whether you call us teachers' aides, paraprofessionals, or educational assistants, it all comes down to one thing: taking care of students. More importantly, your student. Yes, we are there for the teachers, and we help them in any way possible. But our goals are in line with our teachers, in that we want to see our students succeed at not only being a student, but well beyond that as we ready them for the world outside of the classroom. We are Union Strong. We are Kahok Strong. We strive to help students reach their potential. We are the Collinsville Educational Assistance Association. Go Kahawks!
Batting, we have pitcher.
New pitcher for Granite City is Zayden Kelly, his first appearance on the mound this year, so no numbers to tell you about. He is a sophomore, so the chances that he pitched on the varsity level last year are pretty thin, so I'm guessing we don't have any numbers for him from last year either, so this will be our first look at him. We're all going to look together. Bagwell steps up to the plate. Bagwell has singled and struck out in this game. And the righty, Kelly, ready to pitch with runners on the corners, and that one gets away from the catcher. He has no idea where it is, and that is going to allow Blaine Martinez to score from third base on a wild pitch. Second wild pitch issued in this game by Granite City, but the first for Kelly, and Collinsville leads 5-0. So moving up on the play was Chris Alcorn over at second. And Bagwell with an RBI opportunity here, as that one's in the dirt as well. We're in the bottom of the fourth. Collinsville leads 5-0. One out, runner at second base for Ethan Bagwell. Kelly from the stretch. Checks on his runner and brings it home. That one's in the dirt as well, so he hasn't found the strike zone yet. Bagwell, I'm sure, taking all the way here. Kelly, ready for another pitch. The sophomore brings it home. Walked him on 4 straight. First and second, and one out.
Okay.
Fedorzak only allowed 2 walks while he was in there. Already the first one issued by Kelly. And immediately, Coach Scott Smalley wants to go out and talk to his reliever. See if he can get him on track here, as he has to deal with Adam Bovinette. Adam 0 for 2 on the afternoon with a strikeout and a pop-up. Runners on first and second, one out. 5-0 in favor of Collinsville.
Next up, we have third baseman Adam Bovinette.
Bovinette, the third baseman. steps up there with a runner on first and second, looking to do some more damage here as Collinsville already leads 5-0, looking for more. Kelly, he's ready. And the pitch in there for a called strike, so whatever Smalley went out and said worked because he threw him a strike. Grooved one right down the middle, but Bovinette, after watching 4 straight out of the strike zone to his buddy Ethan Bagwell, he decided, I'm not going to go up there and swing at the first pitch.
Smart hitter.
Yeah. Here's the next, outside. That'll leave him the count at 1-1. Kelly, ready with the next delivery. He's swinging a foul ball down the third base side. Down into the Kahok bullpen. And Kelly ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kelly pitches. That one's in the dirt. Nice stop there by the catcher. Connor Dine, senior catcher for Granite City. 2-2 the count. 2 runners on, 1 out. Here is the pitch. Swing and a base hit out to left field. That's going to score another run for Collinsville. Throw comes into the shortstop, and everybody moves up a bag. An RBI single by Adam Bovinette. Here comes Colby Anderson up to the plate. Collinsville got a little bit of a hit parade going on here.
Keep the line moving.
That's right. Got a hit batter in this inning, a walk in this inning, couple of RBI singles. And we still have runners on first and second. Bagwell running for himself this time out at second instead of Matt Shelton coming in for him. Here's the pitch to Colby Anderson, who has been hit by a pitch, came around to score. That was in that 3-run third inning. Anderson was a strikeout victim his first time up. Facing Kelly for the first time this afternoon. Here's the pitch. A swing and a bouncer right off of the mask of the home plate umpire. He wobbles his head back and forth for a minute, make sure he's okay. That stings.
I didn't feel a thing.
Yeah, both coaches, Swip and Smalley, coming in to check on the umpire. He says he's fine. And smartly, Connor Dine goes out and talks to his pitcher to give the umpire a little bit of time to shake the marbles out of his head. Or the cobwebs, whatever he has up there. Depending on your point of view, could be marbles. Kelly's ready, so's the umpire. And the 0-2 pitch coming in to Colby Anderson. He throws it well over his head. Everybody's going to move up a bag. That was one of those things you've seen out of Bull Durham. Hit the mascot. Second wild pitch issued by Kelly. Now runners on second and third. Still only 1 away. Anderson can bring home a couple. Pitch in the dirt. 2-2 the count to Colby Anderson, the Kahok center fielder. They got him played deep and straight away.
That they do have.
Kelly ready for another pitch. Here comes the 2-2 to Anderson. Swing and a chance for the shortstop. And he'll pick it up, throw over to first base, and in time for out number 1. But Anderson will pick himself up an RBI on the 6-3 putout for out number 2. That scores Bagwell and sends Bovinette down to third.
Next up, left fielder, Bryce Limp.
Here is Bryce Limp, the number 8 man to bat here in the inning. limp on the afternoon, a single and a ground out, so he's 1 for 2. Has an RBI with that single. Here's a shot to center field. On the move and making the catch on the run is Brady Smalley to end the inning. But Collinsville picks up 4 runs in that inning. And we will head now to the top of the 5th inning. And Collinsville leads comfortably now by a score of 7-0. Matt Clark's going to take over for the top of the 5th, and he'll tell you all about it right after a timeout here on the Kahok Sports Network.
Are you looking to update the appeal of your home's interior? Look no further than Hayden Interiors, LLC. Hayden Interiors, LLC is owned and operated by former Kahok graduate Nick Hayden. Hayden Interiors, LLC will help you get that new look that you want for your home. Flooring, baseboards, doorways, as well as interior renovations or interior additions, kitchen, living room, bedroom, hallways, basements, stairways. Let Hayden Interior LLC help you find the look that you want. Call Nick Hayden today at Hayden Interiors LLC, 618-772-6790 for your free estimate. Hayden Interiors LLC, on budget, on time, every time. That's Hayden Interiors LLC. Call Nick at 618-772-6790.
We welcome you back here to Fletcher Field in Woodland Park here in Collinsville, Illinois. Top of the 5th inning here between the Granite City Warriors and the Collinsville Kahawks. Nathan Hopper to the plate for the Warriors. 1-1 count here. Ethan Bagwell, 4 innings, no runs given up. Matt Clark glad to be here for the top of the 5th inning, just the top of the 5th inning, as Todd Duke takes care of some stuff. I'm joined alongside by the great Ken Obergfell. And, I when I was hearing, someone asked me a question or I heard a question earlier, and it's people asking, who's the most famous person you've ever met? And I think you'll be probably the most famous person I've ever broadcasted, as Nathan Hopper swings and strikes out, one away in the top of the 5th.
There you go. This is fun. I'm having a blast doing this the last couple of years.
Catcher, Connor Dine.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, especially this season, as the Kahawks have been a little bit better than they were last year. The run rule win over Triad kind of solidified that. Strike 1 comes in to Connor Dine, who struck out looking in the top of the 2nd inning. Second pitch is outside. 1-1 the count with 1 out in the top of the 5th. I'm sure that you are pretty excited about the Cardinals and opening day coming up in just a moment. I know Todd was talking about that earlier in the broadcast.
Yeah, it's opening day in St. Louis is always special. You get the Clydesdales out there. You got the fans going crazy and everything. It's really a lot of fun. And I'm not going this opening day, but I've made about 7 or 8 in a row. So
it's a good deal. Did they ever put you out there on opening day? 2-2 the count, by the way, with 1 out.
No, they didn't do that. They've invited us over to throw out the first ball and pitch,
Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Ethan Bagwell. His 7th on the day.
He's unbelievable.
And he'll be joining me at the University of Missouri in about 2 years.
Oh, really?
Yes, he is committed to the University of Missouri.
Oh, I'm a Illini fan.
They played just last night. The entire baseball team went and supported. I guess they supported Ethan. They watched the game. It was at GCS Ballpark in Sauget, Illinois, where Mizzou played Illinois, and the Tigers came out on top 6-5. Called strike on Dakota Armour. 1-1 the count.
When you get to these teams in college, in the college baseball or college basketball, everything's college basketball, which is understandable.
Hit hard and foul down the right field line. Mizzou's another team that's been a little bit better. They swept Tennessee at home this season.
Yes, they did.
Took a sweep at South Carolina, but then they beat their rivals Kansas, and then they beat Illinois after that.
Well, they killed Illinois in that classic game or whatever, bragging rights.
They did. Got the 6-5 win. They played Lindenwood today. Not sure what happened there. Armour takes the ball high. 2-2 the count with 2 outs. Bagwell has struck out the first 2 in the inning. The 2-2 pitch. Inside, ball 3.
This kid can throw the ball.
I'm sure that it definitely helped for him to have played and been a big starter last year as a sophomore, as Armour will walk to first base. Those are the only base runners that Bagwell gave up. He walked someone in the first inning, and that's his first walk since. So Armour on first base, and Hunter Macko will come to the plate. Macko struck out swinging in the top of the third inning.
Second baseman, Hunter Macko.
Of course, the Cardinals open up their season against the Toronto Blue Jays. That's tomorrow. I'm not quite sure what the time is on that. I should know that, really.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
Right in that area. I think the parade starts around 3.
That's going to be a really fun experience.
It is. It's fun. The Cardinals do it upright. And it's a lot of fun.
If you had it,
thank you, sir.
Of course, of course. In terms of your favorite part, is it the Clydesdales? I mean, how I don't know how many years have they done the Clydesdales?
For as long as I can remember, they're pretty. Them horses are big, man. I mean, they are huge.
So Macko's swings and misses on that pitch. It's 1-2 count now with the man on first, and the pitch is low for ball 2. Bagwell looking for 5 strong innings here against Granite City, with the Kahawks leading 7-0. Macko swings at one, and that will get high the infield for the first hit of the game for Granite City. He'll just stop at first base there. And the no-hit threat or the no-hitter possibility that Todd Duke told me not to talk about on air when I got on here is over. A very good outing for Ethan Bagwell nonetheless. He still got the shutout going, but unfortunately,
number 6,
he is not able to hold on to the no-hitter as Macko just bloops a single into right field. So runners on first and second now for Ethan Bagwell. To the bottom of the order, Dylan Scott. That actually may not be Scott. I checked that one more time. That's going to be number 6, Zayden Kelly. His first plate appearance of the day as he took over for Peyton Federsack at pitcher in the bottom of the 4th. Ball is low, 1-1 the count. Were you a part of any no-hitters when you were as a St. Louis Cardinal?
As a Cardinal, as a Houston Astro.
There you go. 1-2 the count now on the called strike.
Hitting-wise, I broke up a no-hitter with 2 outs in the 9th.
Oh, how about that?
I wasn't very well liked in Houston.
That one's fouled back. Hopefully that one doesn't hit a car behind the plate.
Well, if it does, it'll probably be mine.
And did it feel well? Was that? Did you break up the no-hitter on the road there?
Yeah, it was in Houston. The fans were cheering and cheering, and then they started booing.
There you go, swing and a miss there for Ethan Bagwell to round out the top of the 5th. Todd will be back here for the bottom of the 5th. The Collinsville Kahawks a comfortable 7-0 lead. You're listening to Kahawk Baseball on the Kahawk Sports Network.
Collinsville Barbecue Supply, home of Code 3 Spices, is first responder owned by proud Kahawk alums. Located at 302 East Main Street, Collinsville Barbecue Supply is one-of-a-kind barbecue headquarters that focuses on everything barbecue and cooking, providing the best American-made barbecue grills, in-person class instruction, smokers, rubs, sauces, accessories, and cooking expertise from professional barbecue experts, including an in-house chef and pit master. Code 3 Spices provides award-winning rubs and sauces that support our nation's first responder and military organizations that focus on providing aid to the fallen, suicide prevention, and PTSD awareness. Stop by and see the guys at Collinsville Barbecue Supply for all of your cooking and grilling needs. Collinsville Barbecue Supply, home of the 4-time World Championship Patriot Sauce. Learn more about their products and mission in giving back to those who serve at collinsvillebarbecue.com.
And once again, we welcome you back to Fletcher Field here at Woodland Park. Big thank you to Matt Clark for filling in so I can go take care of business. One of those business things was getting Mr. Obergefell a nice bottle of water here.
Boy, it's nice, too.
Yeah, nice and cold, isn't it? I've been drinking a lot of water over the last few days, man. When you're sick, you have to fluid up, man.
Yep.
I'm usually a Mountain Dew drinker, which I have here, by the way, but over the last couple of days at home, I've been drinking a lot of water, and it seems like everything's going through me right now.
I've been drinking water, too. I don't know why. But now I've got a taste for it, so I don't care about a soda. Give me a glass of water.
C.J. Schaff will lead things off here in the bottom of the fifth for Collinsville. Kahok's up 7-0. Ethan Bagwell pitching a gem out there. Gave up his first hit in the last half inning. Has 6 strikeouts in this game. But right now it's time for Collinsville to go on offense. C.J. looking for his first hit. He's flew out and grounded out. I'll get it out. I'll get it out of there eventually. Swinging a foul ball high out of play off to the left field side. Matt Clark, a big help during the Prairie Farms Holiday basketball tournament. Him and Zach Roseman did a number of games so I could get a break. That's a long 3 days, man.
I was going to say, you had to be tired.
Oh, yeah. Pitch, swing, and a chance for the first baseman. Up with it is Sturgeon, and there's one away. You know, while I was down there, I was right outside the gate here in Collinsville side, and I went into Brett Swip and I said, "Hey, Coach Swip, send me up Bagwell after the game to talk to in the postgame show." So I got Bagwell coming up to talk, hopefully, if he remembers. Here is Luke Weller. He has a single, and he's been hit by a pitch. Came around to score a run in that 4-run fourth inning. And Kelly pitches. Low, ball 1.
I mean, Bagwell's the guy you have to talk to. He's been the star of this game.
Oh, yeah. Pitching a great game out there.
Yes, he is.
Next pitch from Kelly on the way, and it's over the back of Weller.
Smartest thing he did there is not move. He just stood
Yeah,
there.
exactly. Caden Pruitt waits on deck. He'll take the place of Darren Pinnell. After Weller bats here, and that one goes behind him as well. Kelly, ready with another pitch to Weller. He walked him. That is the second walk issued by Kelly. And here comes Caden Pruitt. And Pruitt usually runs for Weller. I am going to guess that he's still going to have to. Nope. They are bringing in Carter Harrington to courtesy run for Weller. That'll bring Caden Pruitt up to the plate for the first time.
Come up to bat, number 2.
First time in this game. He does have 1 plate appearance. And he struck out in that only plate appearance earlier in the year. Pitch high to Pruitt. So Collinsville with a runner on at first base. Bottom of the 5th inning. 7-0 in favor of the Kahawks. Looking for their 6th straight win against Granite City. Here's the pitch by Kelly. This one's outside. 2-0. Little timeout called as pitcher and catcher want to talk things over a bit.
They don't talk the whole game till the 7th, 8th, and 9th.
Yeah.
Or 6th, 7th.
That was a very short talk. He just ran out there and said, "Hey, man, throw strikes." Sometimes that's all it takes, right?
That's all it takes.
Next pitch on the way to Pruitt. In there for a called strike.
Your best hitters in the game fails 70% of the time.
I know, crazy, isn't it?
Yep.
Kelly ready with another. Instead, he throws over to first, and back in there is Carter Harrington. Kelly's got his eye on him, that's for sure. Stared over there for a while. Now he's ready to pitch again. And Pruitt takes one in the dirt. Runner takes off running, and the throw is going to be late, and it's going to go to the outfield. And on his way to third base is Harrington. Second error of the game by Granite City. Puts a runner on third. So an RBI opportunity here for Caden Pruitt, and he's ahead in the count 3-1. Kelly. Ready with another delivery, and it's outside. He walked him. So back-to-back walks have put runners on the corners. And we have another pinch batter
Number 15
for Blaine Martinez. They'll bring in Ethan Jones, the junior. He'll bat from the left side. And Kelly got himself in a little bit of a jam here walking the first two. Well, almost the first two. There is one out. There's a slow roller back to the pitcher. He's going to underhand throw home, and he knocked the ball out of the glove. Did Harrington, so Harrington is safe, and Collinsville now leads 8-0.
He was getting ready to call him out.
He was, because he would have been. If he would have held on to that ball, he would have been out.
At the top of the order, right fielder Chris Alcorn.
RBI fielder's choice for Jones.
They got 8 runs?
Yes, we do.
Wow.
All we need is to get these other two guys home, and this game's over.
That's weird. I didn't realize we had 8 runs.
Here is Chris Alcorn back to the top of the order, and Alcorn already has a home run. He does that again. This game's over with. Here's the pitch. Down low. Ball 1. Alcorn walked, scored a run, and, of course, the 2-run home run. That's after he grounded out to the pitcher to start this game for Collinsville in the bottom of the first. He's ahead in the count 1-0. Here's the pitch from Kelly. Swinging a shot into the gap. That might just do it. It's going to roll all the way up against the wall. No, it's not. It's going to stop in that high grass. And around third base. No, they're going to stop the runner at third.
Yeah.
And probably wise decision there, because that ball was going to get brought in quick. But Alcorn with an RBI single. I thought it was going to roll all the way to the wall, too, but that grass stopped it. I'm going to give him a double, man. He made it to second base on that. RBI double. Collinsville now just needs one little measly base hit here.
Next up, third baseman Adam Bobinet.
Oh, they intentionally walked Bagwell to load the bases.
They did?
Yes, they did.
In a 9-0 game. You walk the bases loaded.
So, one swing of the bat here from Adam Bobinet, and Collinsville can walk out of here happy. Bobinet singled his last time up.
And he has to get a hit. He can get hit by a pitch.
That too. Or a walk.
Or a walk.
Wild pitch, pass ball, all kinds of possibilities.
Only one out.
One away. Bases full of Kahawks. Pitch. Swing, and there's a base hit. That's going to get down, and that's the ball game, kids. Run will score, and that is going to be all she wrote as the play comes home, and Collinsville will score 2 more. And the Kahawks win this one by a score of 11-0. We will take a timeout here, and we'll come back in just a moment. Well, we'll stay here for just a little while. How about that there, Mr. Oberkfell? We didn't get to do very many of these wins last year. Now we've done 2 games together, and we've got 2 wins.
That was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
It was amazing. I looked up there and I said, we got 8 runs? We're already up 8-0.
Yeah, we are.
It's a nice win.
Yeah, it sure is.
And that, ladies and gentlemen,
well, I didn't add the runs on there, but it is 11-0 or 10-0. One of the two. We'll take it. All right, sir. Thank you very much. We appreciate you, and we'll talk to you next time.
All right.
Thank you. That is Ken Oberkfell. My name is Todd Duke. We'll take a break here and come back and wrap things up with the post-game show, and we'll do that here in just a moment on the Kahawk Sports Network.
Keep your ride shiny and clean with Extreme Details Vehicle Detailing in Collinsville. Owner Jay Merkel and his crew at Extreme Details believe in the value of community and in helping their community hold the value of their vehicles with a sharp-looking, clean ride that you and your community can be proud of. Extreme Details can handle any job, whether you drive a small car, an SUV, or even a bus or RV. No job is too big or too small at Extreme Details. Extreme Details offers scratch and oxidation removal, no matter what you drive: cars, trucks, motorcycles, boats, and more. Plus, Extreme Details can handle fleet vehicles for you and your company. Call Jay and the gang at Extreme Details at 618-977-1224. Check for periodic specials on the Extreme Details Facebook page. Put the shine in your ride with Extreme Details, 618-977-1224. First National Bank of Waterloo, with over 100 years serving the Metro East. Visit First National Bank of Waterloo at their Maryville or Collinsville locations for all of your banking, mortgage, and lending needs. Why? Super low closing costs, low construction loan rates, and they do so much to support our local communities. When you need a loan, call the Collinsville team at First National Bank of Waterloo at 618-345-1121 or visit their Maryville or Collinsville locations or online at fnbwaterloo.bank. First National Bank of Waterloo, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Mike's Automotive in Collinsville is a T3 certified tire dealer and so much more. Sure, Mike's Automotive has tires. They can also help with making sure your entire vehicle is road ready, from belts and hoses to preventative maintenance like oil changes and tire rotation. Plus a lot more than that. Mike's Automotive has 3 locations to choose from: Mike's Automotive in St. Louis and Millstadt, and Mike's Automotive in Collinsville at 1150 St. Louis Road, just blocks from the high school. Or call Mike's Automotive at 618-345-0611. Mike's Automotive in Collinsville. Got vinyl? Rich's Record Emporium in Uptown Collinsville can take care of all of your vinyl needs and more. You can peruse through thousands of records, from country to hard-to-find jazz, and classic rock is always in stock at Rich's Record Emporium. Used vinyl, new vinyl, and hard-to-find vinyl. Don't forget to check out the audio room at Rich's, where you can check out the latest in audio gear, from new top-of-the-line speakers to turntables and receivers, plus all of the accessories. Rich's has t-shirts, record cleaners, turntable needles, wall art, and so much more. If you can't find what you're looking for at Rich's, they will do their best to find it for you. Don't forget to mention seeing this ad on the Kahok Sports Network for a 10% discount at checkout. Rich's Record Emporium, 131 West Main Street in Collinsville, or call 618-795-1333 or online at richesrecordemporium.com.
Hello, everybody. This is Mike Ogle with Ogle Auctions, and we hope you are enjoying tonight's game. And go Kahawks! Hey, check us out. Every Sunday night, we have an online auction at www.ogleauctions.com. Everything from grandma's china to grandma's motorcycle helmet. It's all here at Ogle Auctions every Sunday night at 7 p.m. Check us out, and we will see you soon.
Herald Square and Cold Herald, 2 great additions to the Collinsville landscape. Next to the Old Herald Brewery and Distillery, Herald Square is a new outdoor multi-use event space in Collinsville. Concerts, fun and games, farmer markets, and so much more. Herald Square, a great space for Collinsville's future. And, just off the square's turf, Cold Herald, old-fashioned scooped ice cream gelato, house-made recipes, and premium sourced product. If you're over 21, ask about the good stuff at Cold Herald. Watch Collinsville grow. Herald Square and Cold Herald, 2 great new additions, only in Collinsville, Illinois. Looking for good food, good times, and good people? Look no further than the Bridge Inn in Caseyville. Just over the bridge from the Kahok Stadium, Bridge Inn features a friendly and courteous staff that serves up the coldest drinks and the best food in the Metro East. Lunch and dinner is available daily, with a breakfast menu every Saturdays and Sunday morning. And don't forget about fantastic fish fry Fridays. Bridge Inn also features pool tournaments on most weekends and a gaming area for the over 21 crowd. Bridge Inn in Caseyville. Check them out at 519 North Main Street in Caseyville. Call for carryout orders at 618-344-3530. The best is yet to come at the Bridge Inn in Caseyville. 618-344-3530.
Schaefer Excavating and Demolition in Pontoon Beach provides complete commercial, industrial, and residential demolition and excavating services. Schaefer Excavating and Demolition is family owned and operated by former Kahok since 1980 and have over 4 decades serving the Metro East. Schaefer Excavating and Demolition is your choice for quality and experienced work at a reasonable price. Schaefer's does jobs of any size, whether digging for water and sewer lines, site preparation, or building demolition. Schaefer's can do it all. Schaefer's Excavating and Demolition also sells backfill, topsoil, loam, and other materials. Licensed, bonded, and insured, from earth moving and land clearing to building and demolition and road construction to septic and sewer system work. Call the experienced crew at Schaefer Excavating and Demolition, 618-931-6237. Projects in and around your home can be daunting and overwhelming. Take the stress out of those projects and let AW Indoor and Outdoor Solutions do all the heavy lifting. Former Kahok Adam Welly can help knock those projects off your list. From framing drywall, painting, and stair work inside to deck work, hardscapes, and concrete and retaining wall construction outside your home, including power washing and brush removal. Whatever the task, AW Indoor and Outdoor Solutions can help. Call Adam Welly for a free estimate at AW Indoor and Outdoor Solutions, 314-252-8010. That's 314-252-8010. Diamonds for Kahawks is a facility improvement project to develop a baseball, softball, and football/soccer field for CHS students and our communities to utilize. The project includes 2 baseball fields, 2 softball fields, a soccer/football field, concession stand, bathrooms, and parking. The development of this facility will benefit the band, PE classes, baseball team, softball team, and soccer team with a centralized location, ease of access, and an eye-catching complex. Please contact AD Clay Smith to donate to this project or visit the Collinsville Area Community Foundation website to make your tax-deductible donation today. Once again, we welcome you back to Fletcher Field here at Collinsville High School. Final score today, Collinsville wins by a score of 10-0. The second run that came through in the bottom of the 5th inning doesn't count. Once that 10th run crosses the plate, the game is over, so Collinsville wins it here today. 10 runs on 9 hits, no errors committed. Collinsville left 4 base runners on base. Granite City, no runs on just 1 hit. 2 errors committed by the Warriors, and they left 3 base runners on base. Ethan Bagwell gets the win here this afternoon. He is 2-0, 8 strikeouts in this contest for Ethan Bagwell, and he only walked 1. That was the first batter of the game that he faced, and since then he was dealing nothing but donuts. So that's the way that this one comes to a close. Big hit, of course, Chris Alcorn with the 2-run home run to give Collinsville their first 2 runs of this game. A 3-run 3rd inning, a 4-run 4th inning, and a 4-run 5th inning by your Collinsville Kahawks, and that was enough to do in the Granite City Warriors. Of course, that 4th run, so 3 runs in the 5th as well, so 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I got to get that right. I know my scoreboard says 9 because I double-clicked on final score before I had a chance to put the other run up there, so my apologies if the scoreboard doesn't reflect that. Anyway, that's going to do it for us. Big thank you to our pregame guest, Colby Anderson. Another big thank you to Ken Oberkfell. A big thank you again to Matt Clark for filling in so I could go take care of business. We are back with you tomorrow night from Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. It is the opening of the Southwestern Conference schedule for your Collinsville Kahawk boys volleyball team as the boys are at home to take on the Belleville East Lancers. And again, my name is Todd Duke. Until tomorrow night, everybody have yourselves a fantastic rest of your evening.